Полное нужное рассмотрение рифми. Бой продолжается в самой концовке. Ответ в исполнении Бигжа попадает и роняет.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, is what I'm gonna say. There you go.
Waits and Planekeeper ring a bell, but it hasn't been stopped, and now it is, and he goes down, and there is absolute chaos here in Sydney.
Cocky fighters come in all shapes and sizes, like the big and scary Derek Chisora, but those who bark often seldom bite.
Who's the idiot?
You don't need it. I got
Who's the
250
donkey?
grand.
Who's the donkey?
I got more than
So
that.
you want me to put it on you? I'll put it on you.
Heading into his boxing showdown against Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora went beast mode when he Hulk smashed the table during the press conference. The fight was back and forth, with both men throwing bombs.
Big point box in. Oh, they know what's on the line. With the instinct, he took his time. It'll make it an easier fight for Chisora.
But it was Whyte who hit the bullseye and put a buffeting into the Chisora chapter of his career.
And then boom, the left hook, and you know about Dillian Whyte.
In November 2019, Russian strongman and powerlifter Mikhail Koklyaev took on Alexander Amelanenko in a boxing match. Koklyaev decided to troll Amelanenko, mistaking his humility for fear. The calm demeanor of Amelanenko hides the true danger that awaits the arrogant fighter. However, Amelanenko pressed forward, hitting Koklyaev with precise strikes, with each shot wearing the arrogant fighter down. The fight ended abruptly in the first round after Amelanenko dropped Koklyaev hard to the canvas.
Как можно дольше простоял. Он совершенно забыл те уроки, которые все.
Да, тяжелое положение оказывается Михаил.
Я очень рад продолжать это шоу. Все правильно, бой завершен. Немножко развеять ваши восторги. Дело в том, что
UFC middleweight champion Dricus Duplessis has been proving himself against the best in his division. But this is nothing new. He's always been a dangerous fighter.
Duplessis in there, it's all over!
Back in 2017, he faced British fighter Yannick Bahadi.
I believe I've got more skill than him, and I'll put him away in the first and second round, you know. It's a pleasure to finally meet my African son.
Who talked a lot before their fight, and even slapped Duplessis during the face-off. But when it was time to back it up in the cage, Bahadi couldn't handle the pressure.
Duplessis now chases it up, loads it up a little bit slow.
Duplessis locked in a guillotine choke, and Bahadi was out cold.
He's got a hold of his neck. Oh my goodness, here we go! That's a wrap. For all his worth. He's a champion! Dricus did it! Oh my goodness! He tapped Bahadi! He is the king of the middleweight!
British rivals Fabio Wardley and David Adelai met in a grudge match in October 2023 for the British and Commonwealth heavyweight titles. The bad blood between both men reached an explosive climax during the press conference. As Adelai started a scuffle that left Wardley with a cut. Desperate to make a point, Adelai talked down to his opponent throughout the build-up to this fight.
I know he's never faced a banger like me. He's got a big head, but it's empty in there. You're a one-dimensional fighter, like I said. You don't know how to fight one way. I'm getting home with 4 belts, 13-0. I don't even know how I'm going to celebrate, but Woody's getting knocked out.
The tension was high from the first bell as both fighters traded heavy shots with bad intentions.
Be very interested to see who can judge it.
Possess. There's a great shot from Adelai.
Wardley's just edging occasionally over his front foot, but this is a good attack from him again.
However, in round 7, Adelai went down from a left hook, which left him flat on his back.
He's doing the right thing.
Although he tried to pretend he was okay, Wardley knew he had him close this show with a series of unanswered punches.
Hanging on, trying into his hopes.
Consumed by frustration, Adelai even attacked the referee after the fight, but it was too late.
It wasn't Wardley, it was myself. I let myself down because my feet weren't there. I don't know why. I don't think I stretched my legs out properly.
According to all 5 judges, oh my! Defend yourself at all times!
June 10th, 2016, Myrthel Groenhart, a Dutch fighter on the point of losing his title shot, made a move that sent shockwaves through the combat world. His opponent, Armenian warrior Harut Gregorian, had been overwhelming him with relentless pressure.
Explosive combinations.
Desperation kicked in. Just as Gregorian momentarily turned away, Groenhart struck from behind.
According to all 5 judges, oh my! Defend yourself at all times!
An underhanded knockout that left the judges stunned and the internet in flames. Groenhart celebrated like a man who had earned the victory, but the moment was short-lived. Gregorian's team stormed the ring, igniting chaos.
Fight the ring! People are attacking Myrtle Groenhart! It's insanity!
The controversy sparked global outrage, with fans demanding justice. 6 months later, they got it. Under the bright lights, Gregorian stood emotionless, his eyes locked on his rival. The crowd roared, fueling his hunger for revenge.
First time against Harut Gregorian, here we go. It's our main event.
The bell rang, and Groenhart found himself on the canvas within moments.
What a big roundhouse right hand from him. There's a knee and a right hand.
Pivot out. Don't stay center.
Oh, and that right hand connected. And Groenhart is dead.
Staggering, barely able to stand, he braced for the inevitable. Gregorian, relentless as ever, finished what he started.
Groenhart's in survival mode right now. We may have a new champ in the making. Harut Gregorian hitting the champ. What is it? The referee has stopped it. Are you kidding me? And new glory welterweight champion of the world, Harut Gregorian.
Kazakh champion Janibek Alimkhanli defended his IBF middleweight title against Australian Andrei Mikyovich in October 2020. Although the bout was originally scheduled for July, it was postponed due to Alimkhanli's weight-cutting issue. Throughout the build-up to the fight, Mikyovich appeared too cocky and disrespected his rival many times.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, is what I'm gonna say. There you go. Those punches are gonna hurt like shit, man. Those liver shots are gonna be really sore. That temple is gonna be thumping, and I don't know, man. Good luck. Good luck, soldier.
However, Alimkhanli decided to teach the disrespectful Mikyovich and his team a brutal lesson.
Tries to find him with that shot. Doubling up. And the hands go down from Mikyovich. That uppercut.
In the second round, Alimkhanli dropped the challenger hard to the canvas.
Good shot there. Mikyovich now. Here goes Janibek. He's traveled across the world, and now he is big shot fights and played with Mikyovich and keep a ring a bell, but it hasn't been stopped, and now it is, and he goes down. And
although Mikyovich bravely got up, the fight became a one-sided encounter that saw the Kazakh champion control the action.
Rough stuff with Mikyovich.
The inevitable happened in round 9 as Alimkhanli unleashed a flurry of punches on the challenger, forcing the referee to call off the fight.
And that is a stoppage, and he needed it. That stoppage, no doubt, more than enough.
Absolutely, just to make it that far was
no doubt. But frankly, he's done more than enough.
Absolutely.
Unbeaten Raymart Gabalo took on Nakamura in a scheduled 10-round bout. Nakamura went towards Gabalo's corner before the start of the fight, trying to intimidate his opponent. However, that turned out to be a big mistake, as it only made Gabalo angry.
And again, Bright is able to connect 2 solid blows, make that 3-4.
Gabalo went into full attack mode from the first bell, dropping Nakamura twice in the opening round.
Knocked down in the first round this matchup.
It's actually very aggressive, strong starter, fast starter, something na hindi binibigay kumbaga yung piron sa boxing catcher.
Oh, another knockdown.
Nakamura made it out of the first round.
In the first round for the assassin.
But Gabalo went for the kill in round 2 and ended the show with a knockout.
to the side of the face. Third knockdown of the match.
In September 2022, Pater Romanovic took on Brazilian MMA veteran Zuluho. Zuluho attempted to impose his massive size on Romanovic, but the bold fighter remained unfazed.
Который может испытывать проблему с романкевичистиком.
Давать указания.
Seeing that Romanovic was not scared of him, Zuluho decided to showboat to cause his opponent to make mistakes.
Сейчас приноравливается. Опять же меняет стойку, но нужно аккуратно.
However, Zuluho was too sluggish and presented a massive target for Romanovic to hit. With seconds left in the first round, Romanovic connected with a nasty kick out of nowhere, followed by a combination that sent Zuluho crashing down.
Роняет. Нокаут, причем нокаут просто от тысяч. Ну, пока Зулухо оказывает помощь, давайте посмотрим. Вот этот мощный удар. Еще пока оставался на ногах Вагнер, потом...
24-year-old Roman Deak decided to taunt veteran fighter Makosilli by dropping his guard and calling for more shots.
Levan has almost taken the last minute off, trying to get some extra.
However, it's backfired as Makosilli obliged and obliterated him seconds later.
Feels like Levan has almost taken the last minute off, trying to get some extra breathing. Roman calling. As we see that, Levan Makosilli with the two hooks connecting with the right, then the left. Finishes. Oban way, loads up the left hook. Beautiful, landed right on the chin.
In January 2024, internet celebrities Tristan Ham and Ronnie Peterson Jr., also known as Not Logan Paul, made their professional debuts against each other. Ham started as the aggressor,
Big shots from
but became overconfident and was caught by a flurry of punches from Peterson.
But only one boxing match. Caught Ham. Territory. I haven't been here before. And bang. It's wild. Can he do this the whole fight? I don't think so. No way, but he's doing pretty good here, better than I thought.
But Peterson got too cocky, thinking he could get away with it.
Dude, be the aggressor, be the offensive. Big right hand, and not Logan Paul is not going to be standing up. He's out. He knocked him out.
The fight scheduled for 4 rounds ended abruptly as Ham stopped the show with the first round knockout.
Patricia. Stop it. It's over. Wow. That was huge. And he has counted him out. And a big win. Leveraging it, but simply wasn't enough. Once Ham connected, boy, you could feel that power, Todd.
He certainly should have gotten one there, but there was no stopping this one.
Colossal cross from Tristan Ham, and the uppercut doubles it up, doubles him down. Ronnie Peterson unsuccessful, Tristan Ham.
Brandon Lambert faced Gerard Grant at Knucklemania in February of 2021, despite Lambert's initial confidence heading into the matchup.
Shots now into that high pump. Counter right hand right.
He made the mistake of spending most of the fight taunting his opponent instead of focusing on fighting.
Hands down, look at him.
Hands down. Oh, God damn it.
Lambert's got to be careful just yelling and screaming right there. He's wasting energy, and you're going to need that in these later rounds.
Stands for Brandon Lambert. Right hand, left hand misses. Get there, didn't throw the jab first. Counter right hand just misses from Jared Grant. The one, pulled back to 2. Big right hand, that landed.
This approach proved costly as he was ultimately knocked out in the 3rd round by a powerful right hand.
For Grant, huge right hand, and down goes Brandon Lambert. That is it. The win. Now 3-0 goes Jared Grant.
Didn't really, I think it caught part of the ear, so that's a legal punch.
Paul Teague has a habit of wearing a clown mask for weigh-ins, but it doesn't seem to work in his favor.
Seconds remaining, round number 1. Big right hand. He's hit Lambert. Down goes Paul Teague.
Here we are at the weigh-ins for his 2nd bare-knuckle fight against Joshua Alvarez, and this dude is still clowning around.
In the lightweight division, Baines taking on Paul Teague.
Here is Paul, the Ninja Turtle, Teague.
Despite a significant height and reach disadvantage, Alvarez executed a perfectly timed right-hand punch that ended the fight in just 17 seconds.
Black and gold trunks for Fames, dark gray trunks for Paul Teague.
He's not getting out. They're not letting us go.
That is it! Just like that, welcome to bare knuckle fighting.
championship.
Which fight was your favorite ego check? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding that bell.